I'm a
I
crazy
will.
person talking to myself. No,
I will.
please don't, Ethan. Please don't. Uh,
Where's everybody
hello,
else at?
everyone. Uh, they're locked in the box. Um,
My dumbass
hello,
is muted.
everyone. Oh my God! I should have the opening, please, please, guys, please. Oh my God, that's staying in. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Superhero Dungeons and Dragons, an actual play D&D podcast where we pretend to be superheroes that sort of resemble somewhat of our insecurities, some more than others. We won't name names. Um, I'm joined, as always, for the second time, where when a D&D campaign hits that second session, you know you've made it. You're like, oh, this isn't gonna just fizzle out. So glad everyone's here. And I'm joined as always by my 4 favorite players in the world. Um, I'll have them introduce themselves, and for the super icebreaker of the day, the icebreaker of the day is, if your character had a different superpower, what would they want their superpower to be? And I'm gonna roll a d4 to decide who goes first. Um, I've got the picks in my head. I'm just gonna go off the screen left to right. Kelsey, you are going first. Introduce yourself, your character, and what superpower they would have if they didn't have the one they currently had.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play the Chupacabra, and I think the power that he would want if he didn't have the one he already has is to make a piece of food that never goes away after you eat it. Like the piece of pizza that just keeps coming back. He would want that.
Doesn't Jake do that in Adventure Time?
I'm pretty sure somebody does it. I don't know who does it.
That seems like an Adventure Time bit
That's
where like Jake would wish for like an endless piece of pizza. I feel like that's
no.
a
Doesn't he
Cartoon
wish for
Network
the
bit.
sandwich?
Wait, it's
Don't they
it
wish for they go to the tandem elephant. That's like
No, but the hot dog wishes for the sandwich, but it's just a regular
oh
sandwich.
I know Seuss from Gravity Falls has it. I just
Oh, it's
remembered that.
Seuss. Yeah, it's Seuss. He wishes for the unlimited never-ending pizza. That's great. All right, let's roll a d3 for the next person then.
no. Just roll another d4.
2, Hadid. Introduce
Yes,
yourself, your
sir.
character, and what power they would want if they didn't have their own.
Hello, I'm Hadid. My character's name is Hayyan. Um, so it's not so much like a superpower. It's more so of like a tool. We were just talking about it. I think I'd want the Omnitrix. I think Hayyan would want the Omnitrix. He's a very
Yeah,
like
that'd be pretty
in
awesome.
touch with in touch with life, and yeah, I think it would like be a fitting one as well.
What alien would high-end spam?
Foo, that'd be a good one. I think he'd probably spam bug. That's a good one. Like my first um thought was either Wildvine or Swampfire, cause like they're like
Oh, yep.
really nature based.
Wildvine's a great one. Okay, now final D2. Let's see who goes last. Mac. Introduce yourself, your character, and what superpower would they have if they weren't such a goopy guy?
Yeah, my name is Mack. I play Samuel Monaghan, and I think he would want time travel if you could pick any other power.
What kind of time travel? Like, is it Back to the Future time travel, Endgame time
Past.
travel,
So I think he
hot
would just
tub
want the
time
ability to
machine?
pick any, like, past timeline. He's a history nerd, so honestly, he wasn't built to fight. He really just wants to be a history dork. So he would really just want to go back in
What
time.
a what a nerd. Um, all right. And last, but certainly very much so, out of everyone here, the very much not least or least, depending on how you look at it. Ethan, introduce yourself and your character and what power they would want if they weren't an icy uh, spell casting woman sorcerer thing.
Yeah, dog. My name is Ethan, and I'm playing the hero called Zero. And I think her power of choice would be some sort of like duplication or like multiplication power where she can be in like, 2 or 3 different places at once if she needs to, a lot to take care of. And I think
Nice,
that's the way to
nice.
go.
Be able to do hero and zero or not hero work at the
Like
same time. That's
like
pretty
super
good.
advanced like shadow clone jutsu.
Pretty good. Copying. You could do your own the the Red Ranger episode that we just talked about like 30 minutes
That's
ago.
true.
You could do that, but all you.
10 Jackies.
That's pretty awesome. I'm your dungeon master, Baylor. If I would
What
pick
the
one,
fuck?
I will pick Dick Pryor, otherwise known as the Helper. If he didn't have the power to help people, he would instead have the power to help people through song. And he would be a musician and do educational um, children's music like Kermit the Frog. That's the kind of energy I'm bringing today.
So he's Miss Rachel, but a man.
Yes.
He's Mr. Rachel.
He is Mr. Rachel. Ick Mr. Rachel Pryor. All right, last time on Superhero D&D, the campaign started. A little refresher. We are in the year 2055. This is a world very similar to ours, except over the last hundreds of years, superhumans, mythical things, cryptids, conspiracy theories, all this sort of stuff is true. It's not a mythos. It's not false. It's not a conspiracy. And about in the 1960s, 1970s, superheroes became a huge pop culture phenomenon in America. Flash forward about 50 years, 40, 50 years, a huge catastrophic event occurred that wiped out most of the peninsula of Florida, separating the Everglades and basically where Tampa is. The organization, the Agency of Superhuman Surveillance, was formed and thus surveillance superheroes for 50 years. We're now on the next director, Director Cassandra Pryor, and she sees that the superheroes in the public eye are kind of dwindling, and she wants to revitalize that image. That's where you all come along. Everyone's from different aspects. Jackie's been doing this shit a long time, training to become a superhero. Hayyan is from the planet, correct me if I'm wrong, is it Dunia? Is that the correct pronunciation of the planet name? Hadid.
My fault. I was muted again. Yeah.
You get negative
No,
inspiration, Hadid. Your next roll is
no. I'm
disadvantage.
sorry. I'm sorry.
He's
No.
from the planet Dunia and came to Earth to help the people of Earth. Sam Monaghan was in an accident, gained these goopy powers, and is being asked to fulfill some kind of debt he owes to the ASS, and is forced to essentially join this team. And the Chupacabra is just here looking to eat some tasty meat. Like that's his thing. Am I wrong on that, Kelsey?
No, that's pretty much why he's here.
Last session, y'all all joined your forces together, got to know each other a little bit, did a little training under the veteran hero Captain Commando, and then after the director slipped away, Captain Commando thought it would be a bright idea to get you guys into action on your first day, and then you went and stopped a bank robbery against a supervillain. I don't even know if we could call him a supervillain. He's more of a villain of the week kind of guy, the Gnat, a big bug guy with a sewage gun. You guys stopped his goons, killed a couple of them. Actually, I think you killed all the goons. Um, then the Gnat tried to get away, and then he said there was a bomb in the bank. You Hayyan used his light construction to suppress that blast, and you guys came out of the bank with um, the Gnat on the ground suffering a bullet wound, and you've got a lot of press and people around forming a crowd as you guys leave from the bank, and you now see in front of you, kneeling next to the Gnat, you see Dick Pryor in full uniform in this bright yellow and orange ASS painted uniform with this big backpack and these big glowy gloves, helping the gnat recover from some of his wounds, and look to you guys and say, "It is time to unveil the helper." And we will jump right in. You guys are just exiting from the bank, um, stopping this bank robbery and stopping this explosion. And you see a lot of people around this police barrier. People start to like go away from their daily routines and are kind of starting to watch. You see as some people take out their phones and start recording you. You see some people from the crowd go like, "Who's that masked man over there?" Or someone be like, "I think the tall green guy is hot." It's a lot of catcalling, honestly. In this, like, you would think it would be more of like cheering, like, "Yay, we have new heroes." But it does seem like your guys' crazy appearance between the four of you is garnering attention. What do you guys do?
Or- Is there a transport waiting for us, or are we just like chilling there?
You're standing on top of the bank steps, and in the middle of this, like, it's not police barricade, but whatever that thing is where the police make a line with their cars and their fences. In the middle of
Cover.
that barricade, if you remember, Captain Commando drove his Jeep over one of the cars, and he is currently standing on the hood of of that Jeep. And he's kind of just like sitting there, arms crossed with a big old smile, admiring your guys' work. Now the police force has went inside to help to check the damages of the explosion, check on any of the hostages. You see some paramedics come and take the people that you guys saved from this blast, and really the whole crowd is just waiting for you guys to do something. They're what is the word? They're bubbling up with excitement over what they could only presume to be a new group of superheroes on the horizon.
I really want to perform, but after my track record last session, I don't know if it's worth it right now, dog.
Ethan,
Dude, I know, right? Kinda
if
risky.
you do remember that the new 2024 human does get one inspiration every day, and you didn't use it last session, so you do have
Oh,
one inspiration
wait, is
right
that
now.
true? I don't have that written
That
anywhere.
is true.
Okay.
Sam, you as well. Both Sam and Jackie, you guys get one
Also,
inspiration every day.
we totally did not fix my sheet, so I cannot see. I'm still not a human.
I'm gonna
Okay, so
die. I'm gonna
inspiration just
die
gives
so
me
hard.
inspiration just gives me advantage,
This
No,
right?
this
don't
site has.
die.
Yeah, you can roll and then be like, I want to use my inspiration. You can do it at before I tell you. It's kind of like luck points. Before I tell you if it works,
If it fails
you
or
can.
okay.
Yeah. So both Jackie and Sam, you do have this inspiration, and then Hayyan, you have negative inspiration right now.
No, why?
You were muted. I was trying to talk to you.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking
Consequences.
back.
Consequences of
Hammer.
your actions.
No.
Sam is
I'll
just
do it.
gonna
I'll do a
go
little
back
jig.
over to the commander. He's just gonna ignore everything and walk over to him.
As you walk down, you will pass Dick, who is now in his hero costume, and as he has like one hand on the net, you see his like glowing like a gauntlet is like healing the wound, the like I forgot what spell it was, but the radiant damage that Hayyan caused to the net. As you walk by him, he puts out his hand for a high five for you.
He'll high five him back.
You high five him, and you just keep you like do you high five him and then keep walking?
Yeah.
You do that. As you pass him, he looks at his hand with excitement. He goes, "Yes, I am in. They are my friends now. I don't know so much about Jackie, but yes, yes." I
Can I
Yep. Go ahead.
can I do a PR stunt and like flourish like my ice sword or something?
Yeah. Just like you come out of the thing. We'll say you this happens. This is the first thing that happens when you guys get out. So you'll do this flourish, and then Sam will like walk away
Well,
from the group.
I'm thinking like the original Star Wars poster. You know what I
So
mean?
is Hayyan or Chupacabra Princess Leia in this?
Here, wait.
scenario?
Let me pull it up so I can visually see it.
It's Luke holding the thing up, and then like Leia is like draped over him. I don't think George had the idea of making them siblings until Return of the Jedi.
Well, she's
Seeing
not
as
like
that post,
draped over him. She's just posed like next to him.
am I remembering this wrong? Probably.
Yeah, because I thought the same thing.
No.
But I just looked it up.
No, she's definitely
She's just, like,
draped
standing.
against his leg with her thigh out, so definitely.
Yeah, she's definitely draped. Yeah.
I don't
Is
really
that
know.
Chupacabra or Hayyan?
Also, his shirt is fully busted open too. That was not meant to be
Yeah,
siblings.
but like, isn't
Luke
it like
did not.
awesome?
Luke did not look like that in the first Star Wars movie.
No.
It does, like that kind of looks like Carrie Fisher, but that doesn't really look like Mark Hamill.
No.
No,
that's all-
neither of them really look like each other. They were like, let's just make them both bad bitches, and we will not elaborate. They're
give me
siblings?
a-
Nah. Not on this one.
Jackie, give me a performance to do this cool pose
That's
that someone is
crazy.
definitely going to take a picture of, and it's going to be the headline of the news.
If it hits, bro. If it hits or if it doesn't hit, it's gonna get in the news. Okay.
25. You do this, and Sam doesn't even want to be like a part of this. Like you can tell, but Sam, just somehow you're attempting to walk away, but the pure aura of Jackie's pose gets you to be like C3PO in the poster or some shit.
I was gonna say, I'm just like, now it's like I wasn't trying to
Now I gotta
order
look
but
at
now
that
he looks
poster
cool and
again.
mysterious walking away,
Yeah.
and she's fucking
So you
posed
you
up.
do that like you do the sword and it unveils with the ice, and then like Chupacabra is like I guess mesmerized by the light, and then Hayyan and Sam, you guys are C3PO and R2D2 in the background, and you hear someone from the crowd, they point and they go, "Hey, it's just like Star Wars," and then a section of the stinkiest section of this group of people starts clapping frantically. As a jab at
Did you
Star
say?
Wars fans.
Did you say the stinkiest? That's crazy.
Whoa,
dog.
whoa there, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Whoa.
Hey, Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie. I can critique
Crazy.
the Star Wars.
You
fandom.
absolutely can.
He said it's my favorite movie. I think I have rights.
Okay.
Yeah. So then after that, you see a big morale boost. Jackie, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah, I'm not good at this. I'm really good at that, but I'm not good at this.
All right, 15. 15, you notice after you do that, I would like to say, I don't think I said the number. I'm realizing now I've got to start saying the number for the audio version of the podcast. So that was a 25 performance to do the Star Wars poster. With the 15 perception check, you see that when you do that, Captain Commando on the hood of his car, you can see him give you like a dirty look. Like it's not meant for you to see, but he's like, he didn't like that at all.
Fuck this guy, bro.
All right. Then Sam,
Like,
you walk down the stairs, high five Dick, and he's like, "Yeah." And then you get down to the Jeep, and Captain Commando just like he's aura farming 100% with his arms crossed, looking down at you. The like sun is behind him, turning him to a shadow, and he goes, oi, what's his voice?
Oi.
What's his voice?
Wrong character.
We got
bro.
Rose over
Wrong
here.
character. Wrong character.
Boy, bro.
He's like, oh, Mr. Monaghan, I saw everything in there. From the view on the hood of my Jeep. That's why I'm standing on here so I could see inside the bank. And I did. If that little freak monster over there didn't interrupt your training thing, I would have seen how cool and badass and nonchalant your powers are. That goop demon you turned into. What the fuck is that about?
I turn into cryptids, basically. Anytime it was huge where I'm from, and I was told I need to manifest it, And I guess I just read so much bullshit when I was a teenager that was the first thing that popped in my subconscious. And now I look really fucked up. So, enjoy it.
Hey, fucked up is cool in my book. I mean, I went to Vietnam twice. And that
Oh,
doesn't just mean I went to the Vietnam War and then Vietnam after. No, I went to both Vietnam Wars. It's canon that there were 2 wars in Vietnam in this
Did
universe.
we
I've been
lose
to a lot
twice?
of wars, son. We lost both times, but I think we won. This is definitely a guy who thinks we won Vietnam.
oh,
Uh-oh.
that's not good.
And he goes, and he looks around and he goes, why do you hide your face behind that mask? I mean, I feel like the ladies would like to see the cool badass of the group. I mean, not that sissy over there, Jackie thinks she's so cool doing the Star Wars thing. I was there for the Star Wars. It wasn't a joke to me.
Because I'm afraid that I'm gonna asphyxiate myself on my own body, so I'd rather not choke on myself and die. So until I get that under control, I was mandated by the government to wear this. It's better for myself and others.
That sounds pretty fucking cool, man. You know what? You get an A+ for the day. Like, I've had to deal with those two, and he's not even like trying to hide his disapproval of Jackie and Hayyan. He like makes a huge point to the two of them and goes, "I've had to deal with those two weird nincompoops, but finally, just like just a real American guy to
Oh
to
no.
bounce off my ideas with. I've been to so many wars, man."
Oh. Um, you can't really see it, but inside his mask, he's grimacing. He does not fuck with this guy at all. This is like everything he's against.
Oh, you thought the old military guy who? Okay, actually, I would have spoiled some. I almost spoiled some about his character. We'll get to that later. But let's just say Captain Commando is not a very good guy. He's very problematic. Um, doesn't reflect Baylor's views. Actually, reflects the opposite of Baylor's views. This is a caricature for those watching at home.
That's what they all
And for
say.
those and for those on my screen, Dick more so aligns with the beliefs I have. All right, in this whole thing, Hayyan, what are you doing after you get out of the bank and do the cool Star Wars poster pose with Jackie?
um, I'm like, what was that? What did we just do? My my people don't do this. What did we just do, Jackie? What was that?
Sorry.
Why are they clapping? Why are they
I'm
going
just-
crazy? Why they go crazy after what you just did and what I just did? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. What's going on?
You ask that and you hear Dick from down the stairs go, "It was a meme."
A meme.
And I just you just see me really enunciate. I'm like, a meme,
Meme.
a
Oh my God,
meme.
you've been in the building for like a month and we've never had conversations until today. Dude, I have so much to talk to you about later, Hayyan. Right now I'm fixing up this bug guy. Um, but you know what? Afterwards, we have a lot to talk about of internet culture. You know me, Dick, the internet guy, but also the helping guy. I am the helper. And he
I
goes back to helping the Nat.
turn to Jackie. I'm like, I'm feeling another bad feeling again. I don't know what this is. I don't want to talk to Dick.
I don't even know what to say to that, bro.
Help! Help me! Help!
Out of context is so funny. I don't want to talk to Dick.
I'm just gonna like pat pat Hayyan on the shoulder, and be like, "Come on, let's go. Let's just go." And we'll just walk away.
The two of you walk down the stairs. As you guys are walking, Dick, still with his gauntlet on the net, still looking at the net though, he holds out his other hand for a high five from both of you guys. Do you
I
guys give him a high five as you go? He goes,
I do,
yes. Jackie, do you give him a high five?
I'm gonna give him an over exaggerated and over joyous high five. Actually,
Can you give me a deception check? I know this is fake as
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm good at this one too.
He knows it too. He knows that's a fake ass high five. 24. You like Hayyan does it and he goes, yes. And then Jackie does it and he goes, what? And he looks at his hand and he sees two guys' hands touch. And actually let's just roll a wisdom save real quick.
I'll do one of those things like in the office where like I would give the high five, but like I'm also like looking at the camera. You know what I mean? I'm like I'm like bogging at the camera, like, making sure they
Yeah,
catch
let's
it.
do it. Let's do a wisdom save. Okay, though that's so just in the middle. Yeah, we'll come back to that later. You guys walk down the stairs. Chupa, what is Chupa doing post Star Wars poster pose?
Like for the pose, or is this after the pose?
No, after the pose and like everyone's like walking down the steps.
So we're still inside.
No, outside the bank. Like you're there outside the bank with like the tons of people around the police barricade and Captain Commando on the hood of the Jeep that you guys drove in on.
Okay. Chuba would look for like a alleyway to go run down.
Can you roll me a stealth check? You do actually roll me a perception first. Just to see how good of an alleyway you find. 23. You find what are you looking what are you looking for in this alleyway? Like what would entice you, Chupacabra, of an alleyway?
If there was a goat at the end of this alleyway.
It so happens that you see a pet store that the wall of the pet store has been broken, and standing on the other side is a goat with the most raging roided muscles you've ever seen that had just broken through the wall of this pet store. And could you give
Chuba's
me
gonna take off like a shot.
can you give me a stealth check to see if anyone sees you do this? 9. Okay. Everyone, I would assume everyone except Sam's passive perception is higher than 9. Is that correct?
How do you check that again?
It will be. I don't know where it is on these new sheets. Where is it? Where is passive perception actually?
It's on the right side. It's on the right
Oh,
side.
yeah, it's on the right side down. Oh no, yours is 10. Wait, no, wait. No, it's
My
8.
passive perception is 9.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah. Sam, you're too focused on like the problematic talk of Captain Commando. I know high ends is higher because he is a cleric. And with a 9, Jackie, you also see Hayyan and Jackie, you see Chupacabra run from the stairs going towards a roided up goat in an alleyway next to the bank.
Say that again.
You see
What?
you see Chupacabra sprinting from the steps to an alleyway where he sees a roided up goat that looks very tasty to him.
Roided up goat.
Roided.
Like a goat that has like the most bulging muscles of any. Like he looks very tasty.
What the fuck?
With the 23 perception, I had to paint a picture.
You have captured Chupa's interest.
How far? How far?
I would
How far away?
I would say at this like once you see Chupacabra, I would say you're about 50 feet from him.
Bet.
You walk down the stairs, and he beelined from the top of the bank to this alleyway.
Is there people in between me and the Chupacabra?
No. Coincidentally enough, the pet store is right next to the bank, so the police barricade goes around that too. So there's no people right there. Coincidentally enough, I mean, that was very convenient.
Can I Ray of Frost the Chupacabra to reduce the
What's
speed?
the what's
I
the
do
range
it?
on that?
60 feet.
Yeah, you could.
So like it says it does damage, but can I just do it where it slows them? Because it also reduces speed by 10
Yeah,
feet.
I would allow you because like you could position it because most Ray of Frost like you like is just like hit them in the body or something, but you could like aim for like his like feet or his like hands to like
I was thinking like it's so far away, you know, like by the end of the
yeah.
range, you know, it's just less of so it's not doing damage, it's more just slowing down. Is the Chupacabra a he?
Yes.
He does have dick and balls.
Ew.
Oh, so I
I
have to
think
roll like
I actually saw them when he was in the training room.
We did see them because he showed up not wearing pants. I had 25 hits. But actually, since you're not doing damage, you're doing an attempt at a slow, like to freeze him. Chupacabra, could you get me a dang 25? What did you roll on that?
an
You're rolling
18
18. Damn.
2.
Chupacabra, could you have me do a dexterity saving throw to see if you evade the freeze of this? Because you're not. It's not really an attack roll. It's more of like a contest. 25 is gonna be hard to beat. 7,
Oh,
yeah.
look.
You're right before this roided up goat, and you feel your front like paws just get cold, and you slow down on the ice. Jackie, you would have the opportunity. I would say because of the distance and how Ray of Frost really works. Jackie, if you're attempting to get to Chupacabra before he gets to the goat, I would need each of y'all to make an athletics check. Jackie, you would need yours to be 5 higher than Chupacabra's because he is so much closer to the goat than you are.
Well, what if I never mind. I won't argue for it. Okay. Can I do an acrobatics check?
You know what? Sure. Either of you could do acrobatics or athletics.
And this is
But
to
Jack,
get so like so the say the
this is to get to
Chupacabra did get
Chupacabra before he gets to the goat.
and the Chupacabra is slowed down though. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. You just have to beat Chupacabra then because he is slowed down now.
I have to beat a 7?
No.
Or I have to beat
Chupacabra. Both of y'all roll contested acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you have higher in.
You go first, Chupa.
Okay, so it's athletics, right?
Or
Athletics,
acrobatics.
acrobatics, whichever one you have higher in.
Oh, acrobatics for sure.
Yeah, there's no way. 20. There's no way, Jackie. Even the ice, Chupacabra, you're kind of stuck in the ground and you just like rip your hands out of the. Oh, but 23! 23!
Wow.
That's crazy.
How would it go, yo?
Chupa, you rip your claws from the ice, and as you get up, it's like when in Jujutsu Kaisen when Panda and the other guy who has the sword, I forget his name, they
Or they
see
stand waiting for
Sukuna and they try to run away, and Sukuna is right there. That's what Jackie does to you. So Jackie, you are now like in front of Chupacabra, in front of him and the goat.
What am I? Oh, what can I do? Ooh,
Hungry.
I know exactly what I'm going to do actually.
Not eaten in days.
Wait, let me read this. Sorry.
You just ate a human. You just ate a human. What are you talking about? You ate a human's neck.
I'm gonna use my cold powers. I'm gonna use my cold powers to wait, where's it at?
Oh, did they change how sleep works?
I guess so.
Oh, because sleep used to be like you rolled like 68 or whatever, and they changed how sleep works.
To do a
Alright, so
wisdom.
You put your hand over like Chupacabra's head, and you start to lower the temperature. Chupacabra, give me a wisdom saving throw. You got to beat a 15. That's pretty high. 15's pretty high for this level.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, okay, that's not the bad one. Okay. That's still not great, though.
13. You successfully put Chupacabra to sleep, and Chupacabra, you're now having a wonderful nap. You are dreaming of this goat. You're dreaming of this goat, and you're just dreaming of killing the goat, and then the dream ends, and then you're killing the goat again, and you have a continuous loop of you killing that goat.
He's like one of those dogs who starts barking in his sleep. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's thinking he's getting it, but he's going nowhere.
As this is happening, Sam and Hayyan, you see Captain Commando just like scoff, looking at Jackie and he just goes under his breath. He goes,
Oh, Scott.
pathetic.
Pathetic.
I have a feeling that he just does not fuck with her purely because she's Asian. He's been to Vietnam twice. She's the only Asian here.
I didn't even
She's
think
good
about
at her
that.
job.
I'm Asian.
And he's hella combat. I'm pretty sure he doesn't fuck with Jackie because
Does this mean like I've been indoctrinated to like believe that like people are my friends? Damn,
Well, this is
fucked up.
guys. We're not in the Forgotten Realms. We're in the real world now. So you guys have to deal with real world racism, not fantasy racism.
I think this man is just problematic. Is a vet and doesn't fuck with you because you're Asian. I don't think it's your ability or your stats or your like flashiness. He called me a real-blooded American 2 seconds ago.
A real-blooded American. That's pretty.
I don't know if that's the words I used, but that was definitely
that was a vibe. That's the vibe.
That was the vibe.
He picked the only white dude here and was like, "I fuck with you."
Well, we have it on record. We can go and check it. Again, this guy does not resemble my views. This is a caricature character.
Also, we
so Jackie,
are in Florida, right?
That's what they all say.
We are in Florida.
We're in
You
Florida.
successfully
He's in the
slept
military.
the Chupacabra and brought the Chupacabra back to the group. As you see that a bunch of people are like, you see the press, and like they have there's a big video camera and a reporter, and the van that they come out of says the Daily, and you know that's life, right? And the Daily reporter tries to like get through the crowd, and you can hear one question before it's like cut off, as you hear, I gotta get my reporter voice on. I gotta combine some names real quick, some reporter names. Lois Lane. What's another reporter from?
Hey, Jonah
what's another
Jameson.
This is Jane Lois reporting in from the bank in Central. I'm here with, and then like she like reaches through the crowd with an abnormally long arm and grabs you, Jackie, and kind of pulls you close. And I'm here with, and then she puts the microphone in your face.
What? I'm gonna stumble over my words just like I think Jackie would, because I think this is this how we're gonna do it, Baylor? Is this how we're playing this game?
The abnormally large arm is more of a metaphor. She has normal sized arms.
Yeah, but it seems humongous.
It seems long.
All right. Is there? You said there's a camera rolling too.
Yeah, there's a camera.
How are the people acting right now? Are the people like the bystanders?
There's still a lot of people. There's people
Are they,
more
like,
so
quiet, or are they,
around
like,
the
still, like, loud?
reporter. There's like it's not that huge of a group. It's maybe like 30 people, because like this isn't like a crate. It's not like Spider-Man, where the first time Spider-Man shows up, they're like, who the fuck is a guy dressed as a spider? Now, I guess he's not dressed as a spider. Dressed in red and blue, he's swinging around. He just caught a building falling. Like, these people are kind of more noticed. It's more like My Hero, where like there's people that are interested. So I'd say there's like 8 cops around here, in this police barrier. There's the press, and then there's like 30 bystanders. and some of them are being a little rowdy, but the ones kind of near you are now kind of like just listening, trying to see what you say.
Uh, sorry. Okay, what's the name of the city again? So I don't fuck up this line.
Tomorrow City.
Tomorrow City.
Yeah, he's typing it in the chat right now.
No, just so I can like read it so I don't forget it. I'm just gonna look at the camera and be like, the name Zero, and we're and like I'm gonna kind of gesture because everybody's like kind of near right by, right?
Yeah, everyone's like, because you're holding Chupacabra under your arm,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, um, yeah, and Dick has finished with the Nat, so he's like kind of over. So the collective group of the four of you plus Dick and Captain Commando are in this like general spot right next to you.
I'll just look at the camera and go, you can call me Zero, and we're Tomorrow City's newest heroes. And then I don't know what after that. If I walk away, I walk away.
You walk away. Give me a
Is
performance
that
of how
it?
nonchalantly you look away. I guess you can't like. She's gonna try to ask another question, but I guess you
But
could
it's
just
not.
walk.
Well, it's not. I'm not trying to be like nonchalant. They're supposed to be a little bit um, more like pressy. You know what I mean?
Right, then I would say it's still like a performance
Okay.
performance check.
Because I mean I might stay if she still has stuff to say. I don't know what the run was.
Please fail and trip over your foot while you're walking away. Please.
Dude,
Ruin
it's
the
been down there.
aura.
It's been waiting. It's
You
been
do
waiting.
still have
It's been building
inspiration.
up. Yeah, I know. I can't keep rolling performance every 10 seconds though. 1, 2, 3.
It works.
Oh, that's
17,
fine.
yeah. You do that, and she's like about to ask a question, and then she's just like, "Damn, that was badass. I think we got everything we needed here." And then, and then the press leaves after that. They're like, "We got what we needed." Um, and just as like that happens, and you walk away, you see in the distance, you see a second ASS black Jeep drive over the one police car that Captain Commando already drove over, and it comes into the lot, and then the passenger door opens, and you see Billy come out, and he goes, "Hey, press, if you have any questions, just ask me them. Don't ask the group." And he sees the press leaving. He's like, "Oh, too late, Billy. You fucking suck at your job, man. Like, oh, if we were just here right before." It's like, and then from the back you hear, from the back of the car you hear, "Billy, just shut the fuck up, please. Just shut the fuck up and get back in the car." And the side door opens from the back seat, and Director Pryor walks out of the car and stand in front of all y'all. And Captain Commando looks like super smug and happy, like he just did a good thing. And she rubs her eye, and then she just points, like, looks super tired, sunken posture. She just points at Captain Commando and go, "How the fuck would you think it was a good idea to bring out this team who have met today in the public like this? I have to fucking deal with all this." And Captain Commando's like, "I think they did a really fucking good job, especially this guy over here, Sam. You should definitely like give him some props. Like, he's only been here a day, and he's like so much cooler than all of them, right, Sam?" And he gives Sam, Captain Commando gives you like a yeah.
He's just gonna like rub his head and just shrug because he doesn't want to like turn this guy down because it's kind of his boss, but he also doesn't want to shit on these guys.
And and Director Pryor, she just goes, they're not ready. I'm realizing I don't have a first name for this guy. We're gonna call him Captain Commando's first name is going to be Dan, like Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. They're not
Okay.
ready, Dan. And understand not having the Marvels here is tough right now, and we're stretched thin. But that's exactly why we're doing what we are. And I can tell you're drunk. I can smell the vodka on your breath. I want you out of my fucking sight. Go take the gnat to the hole. Like, just, I don't care about interrogating him or whatnot. Like, he's just a low level villain. Like, just go take him to the hole. Ah, God. And Captain Commando goes, yes, the hole. And then he like looks at the unconscious body of Chupacabra and he goes, actually, director, I think that it's very important that this thing here gets to see what we do to the people that, kill people. I mean, first thing this little freak monster guy did was he went in there and killed someone. I think it's very important if he learns the life lessons and values and before he can even finish, Director Parr's like, fine, just take him, like, just go there now. Like, I don't want to see you anymore today, but bring him back sometime later tonight so like he can get good. I mean, he's sleeping now, but so he can get rest before tomorrow's training and just get out of my sight. And then Chupacabra, Captain, you're still asleep. Captain Commando picks you up, flings you on his shoulder, and goes, looks at the rest of the group, and he gives a salute and he goes, "I'll see you soldiers later." And he gets in his car and drives off. And we'll have to see what happens with Chupacabra in just a moment. Now, Director Pryor is sitting there, or standing there, rubbing her head, just hands in her head, looking at the three of you. And Dick comes up and he goes, didn't I do a great job? I mean, that's not his voice. Do you think I did a great job? I mean, look, I'm helping people, and I got my outfit and my tech works. Like, I can be a hero now. And you hear Director Pryor sigh. She goes, just because I'm your aunt, Dick, doesn't mean I'm going to give you special privileges. You're lucky enough that I'm allowing you to work for our agency. You look fucking ridiculous. And she like looks sternly at him and goes, being a hero isn't just about helping people. Like, there's fucking politics and shit to this, and you're just not ready. Yes, what you did here today was a little impressive, but I'll deal with you later. And he turns to you guys three and he like takes a step back and he goes, well, I guess she's your guys' problem now. I'm gonna go stand in the corner. My aunt can get really scary when she's mad. Have fun with that, Jackie. I think a lot of that anger is gonna be pointed towards you. And you see through her hand just like the Mikasa like anime eye when it's like looking through the fingers of the armored titan in Attack on Titan. She like dead stares at you and she goes, Jackie, I have many things to say to you and this group. And she looks around at all the people and it's like, that can wait. Just get in the car. We're going back to the facility. Three of y'all going to get say anything or just get into the car?
But we were there. We were present when Chupacabra got taken away.
Yeah, like Captain Commander just took him from you, put him over his shoulder, and just left.
I just left. Okay. It's like,
It actually worked out so well that you put Chupacabra to sleep because it worked out so well.
You just let me get kidnapped.
But I mean, like, we didn't know any better, dog. You're like a beast. I think in my eyes, I'm like, oh, I completed the mission of like taking care of the Chupacabra like I was supposed
To be fair, you did bust out of the floor and eat a table. We don't know
true.
what you are.
It is true.
I'm gonna get in the car. I listen.
Me as well.
I'm not fucking with that lady. She's that important for a reason.
I'm gonna take one last look at the fans. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'll like glance over, but like not like a big deal, and I'll get back and I'll just get in the car quietly.
Okay. And are you getting in the car as well?
Yeah.
You guys get in the car. Then like actually it would be opposite. Director Pryor is sitting in the passenger seat. Danny is obviously driving. He turns it while you guys get in the car and goes, "Welcome aboard." He wouldn't say like that. He sounds like a robot. "Welcome aboard. I am Danny, as you know, and I drive." And he looks like Ryan Gosling, remember, in Drive. And you guys get in the car, and it's a very quiet ride. It's like when, I don't know if y'all can relate, but it's like when you did something bad on like a family trip or outing, or like got in a fight with like your sibling or something, and then you get in the car and you have to drive back, and your parents,
It's just
there's
like
just no one talking in the car. It's just
no music.
dead silent. No one's saying anything. No music's playing or anything. So you guys leave, head towards the facility. Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
I mean, I'm asleep. I don't know who
Oh
you're
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
talk to.
Well, I'm saying Chupacabra. You hear a, and you wake up, and across from you is Captain Commando, sitting in a bench, and you're in something you have no concept for. Like you're in this, all around you is black and metal, but you feel wind whooshing by the side of yourself, and you're strapped in a seatbelt, and you look out, and you're over the ocean in a helicopter.
What the hell?
Yo, what the hell?
And
Okay.
Captain Commando goes, "Ah, finally you're awake, my new friend. I brought you a present." And you turn to your left, and you see the the roided up goat, also strapped in a seatbelt.
Wait, so is this box like, is it like a really, really small crate, or is it big enough to where like the goat is in the same box?
No, you're in a helicopter.
Oh, it's the hell. Oh, I thought you were trying to
Yeah.
say like. Oh,
Well, I'm
okay.
saying like Chupacabra would be like, I'm in a black metal box with no sides, and it's
Oh, good
flying,
point.
and I hear a sound like you're just in a helicopter flying over the ocean.
He's gonna like grip the seat as hard as he can and just stare down the goat.
Uh, don't worry, Chupacabra. Would you prefer Chupacabra, Mr. Chupacabra? I really don't have any concept of what you are.
He's gonna like try to point to himself with just one claw and go chupa.
Okay, Chupa, short and sweet. I like it. You know what? Everyone else, they need to call me Sir Captain Commando or whatnot. You can call me Dan. We'll keep it short syllables for you, because I can see that you're a man of very few words.
Yes.
Okay, you can eat the goat now. Like we still have like 20 more minutes of flying. I mean, I can
He's gonna
tell you're
pounce
very
on the.
hungry. You pounce on the goat, and you just maul it, blood flying everywhere,
Oh no.
all across Captain Commando's face, and he just goes, "This is a soldier right here. We could have used you in Nam 2. Not Nam 1. I don't think you would have been useful in the first Vietnam, but the second Vietnam, you would have been greatly useful." All right. After some
Chupacabra is
time,
gonna pay him no mind. He just pays attention to the goat.
you finish the goat, and then it feels like seconds, but really like you've been feasting on this goat for like 20 minutes. And then the helicopter lands onto this helipad, and you see a lush, like swamp, rainforesty type, a swamp. You see a big swamp around you, and you see a little checkpoint with a little jeep, not a jeep. Why did I say jeep? You see a checkpoint, and the checkpoint expands into a river through the swamp, and you see a giant fan boat sitting in the water. And Captain Commando goes, "Chupa, it's time that I show you why we don't kill in this business. What happens? Oh, by the way, the gnat's been here the whole time," and he's right next to the Captain Commando in handcuffs, and goes, "Yo,
Chupa's gonna tilt his head as in like he's confused as to why he's here.
Chupa and the gnat, I guess. And the Knack goes, I don't really know why I'm allowed to talk, and I feel like kind of an equal in this situation. I mean, you're just taking me to prison, but you know what? I'll be quiet. I'm not going to say anything else in this little event just to make things easier. That sounds great. So Captain Commando takes you onto the fan boats, Chupacabra, with himself, the Nat, and like 2 ASS guards that were piloting the helicopter, and goes, "You know what this place is, Chupa?
Really?
This is the Everglades, and normally it would connect to the rest of Florida, but because of that event, it is now sits as its own island. And so we've sort of repurposed it as kind of like a prison for all the bad people. Um, and you know what? It's better if I show you." And he drives the fan boat. And as you're going through, it seems what would be like a regular swamp. But Chupacabra, can you give me a perception check?
1 second. Perception.
23. Through this swamp, you see a lot of ordinary things. Like you see some birds, you see some fish bubbling, whatever. You see frog. Then you see like a 40-foot alligator man, and then you see like some like swamp cats or whatever it is, and you see another 40-foot alligator man, and you start to realize there's no like actual alligators or crocodiles. I don't know if Chupacabra would know what that is, but you see that there's just a ton of giant crocodile and alligator looking people, kind of like Leatherhead from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
I
2012.
Leatherhead.
You see a bunch of that guy.
Oh, Leatherhead's so strong. Okay. Chupa has no idea what these things are. He's gonna put his head over the side of the boat and just kind of like let his tongue ride the wind.
Very good image. Um, and Captain Commando will go, "Oh, Chupa, you probably don't know what those are. What we call the swamp monsters. You know, bunch of super villainy stuff here happened a long time ago. Bunch of radiation here, and like it turned all the alligators and crocodiles into giant monster humanoid things. You know, they love eating people just like you. But you know what they love more than eating people? Making deals, which really was like confusing at first. But you know, we made a deal that they wouldn't eat any more like tourists and just regular people. They can eat people that escape the hole, of course, and in return, we would make the hole and then not hurt the rest of the swamp. So there's no deforestation in this Everglades. Driving, and eventually you get up to this little like toll booth area. It's a tiny toll booth, but bursting out of the top, you see a giant one of these swamp monsters, and he's got a little funny hat on, and the fan boat comes up to it. um, the swamp monster looks down at you and you and Captain Commando in the net and goes, "New prisoners." And Captain Commando goes, "Yeah, not this guy. I'm just like showing this guy around. This guy, a new prisoner. Can we eat him? No, not this guy. You know, but you know, if someone escapes, you can eat him. How's your kid Michael doing, by the way? He's in that rebellious phase, like." He doesn't want to like protect the whole. He doesn't want to like talk about like trees and stuff. He just like really wants to eat people. And I guess that's like we all just really want to eat people, but like we kind of like making deals more like businessmen, but he's in a very rambunctious, rebellious phase. I mean, I haven't even seen him in like the last week. So like, but fatherhood and everything. Oh yeah, I totally understand. You cool if we just go through? He's like, yeah, just go through. And you go through and you come to this opening where you hear a bunch of running water, Chupacabra, and then you look like it's intriguing, and you look, and they're kind of like what's the anime where there's a giant hole in the ground and there's a bunch of dungeons in the hole? Made in Abyss. It's like that, but the water comes down and you see this giant hole in the swamp, and it just goes down to this multi-layered prison in the swamp. That's going to be the whole is essentially going to be our Belle Reve of this universe. With that, we're going to cut to the other group. You just got out. The Jeep just pulls up to the ASS facility, and the car stops, and Director Pryor get out of the car, and she starts to walk away a little bit. You can see through the windows, but then she stops, comes back around, looks through the opens the door, says, "You're all dismissed for the day." It's about 3 p.m. at this point. She goes, "You're all dismissed for the day except Jackie. I'd like to see you in my office." And then she basically storms into the briefing, storms into the place, and Billy goes, "I wouldn't want to be you right now. I mean, I'm so stressed with everything that's going on, like getting on her bad side, Jackie. I don't know what you did, but that was not a good idea, dude."
Where is Billy in relation to me right now?
Right in front, right in front of you.
Like he's blocking my path to follow the director.
No, he's like sitting in the car. Like you could leave. I'm just saying he's like sitting across from you.
Oh, he's not. Okay, so he's not close to me. Okay, never mind.
Pass. I've never seen someone do that before. You can just pass. Just pass your interaction.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, because he's not like right next to me, so I'm just gonna get up and go.
Yeah. All right, so are you following Director Pryor?
Yes.
Okay. While this is happening, Hayyan and Sam and Dick, I guess. What do you guys want to do?
He just wants to eat. He's tired. Hasn't had. Oh no, he did have something to eat. I forgot.
I think you ate one bite. I think you comedically ate one bite of an apple.
Yeah, I think he wants like an actual meal because the Chupacabra ate everything and then they immediately had to dip.
Yeah. Dick's gonna turn to the two of you guys and be like, "Guys, want to go to the cafeteria? You guys want to go to the cafeteria?
Please."
Stop.
Right.
Yeah, I go to the cafeteria.
All right, let's go to the cafeteria as a superhero team together, right, guys?" And he's like,
He's just gonna sigh and just walk towards the cafeteria.
I'm gonna take that as a maybe. So you guys go to the cafeteria, and you walk in, and lunch. It's not really lunchtime, so it's like the food. Big Ted. Big Ted is there, like cleaning dishes, but he does have like a buffet area, and it's soup day. So like the soup that's currently on was made at like noon for lunch. It's about 3 p.m., but like it's still at the right temperature. Like Big Ted does not fuck around when it comes to safe food. So the soup is completely good. You got tomato soup, you got chicken noodle soup, you got zuppa toscana, you got other soups. Whatever soup you want, it's in this huge array of soup.
I'm going straight for that
Huge
chicken
array of
gnocchi soup.
You get that
Ooh,
chicken
chicken
gnocchi
gnocchi?
soup.
Yep.
I follow suit.
You get that. You both get the chicken gnocchi soup, and then like you can tell that Dick really wants to get the tomato soup, but then he sees you guys get the chicken gnocchi soup, and he goes, "Oh yeah, guys, I love chicken gnocchi soup," and he gets himself a bowl of chicken gnocchi soup.
Poor
And
guy.
now that you guys have your food, you see the cafeteria around you, and there's not very many people in here at all. But it does seem like the cafeteria is kind of a cafeteria, plus kind of just like a hangout, rec room, study room kind of area. You've got most of the tables are open, but you do have a couple of tables with some people in it. There's two scientists sitting at a table discussing some notes they have. There's three ASS agents at a separate table, like talking, obviously gossip. And then you have a woman in what I could only describe as like the most pimped out, coolest red and black, like spider aesthetic dress, wearing a cool, like one of those big fancy hats. And she is like making sketches on a notepad, sitting at a table by herself. Or if you guys don't want to interact with any of those, you can go and sit at any other table.
Does anyone else? Are you feeling like an interaction?
Nah.
I doesn't feel. Honestly, I'm like, eh. He doesn't talk to bad
I didn't know you
bitches.
could
He's
do
gonna
this
go.
in D&D. I didn't know.
He's gonna go
I didn't
sit
know you
by
could just
I'm a
say,
himself.
shy boy.
"Nah, I'm good."
Pass.
I'm a
'Cause
shy
I'm-
boy.
It's like improv. It's like improv, but it's no, and there's no
Instead of yes
but.
and.
Yes or and. Yeah, there's no. It's no period.
Well, I'm like, you gotta think. You put an alien who's never been to Earth, does not know how to interact with people, the fucking nerd, and then the guy who doesn't want to be here, all in the same group. None of them are interacting with new people.
That's true. But are the three of y'all sitting at the same table?
I mean, that's up to them. I'm gonna go first and just walk to one of the empty tables. I won't care if they join or not.
You sit at a table, and I mean, Dick immediately like sits next to you and goes, "Yeah, just two friends and a third friend," and he points at Hayyan to like, "Are you gonna sit at the table?"
I sit at the table across from them.
Yeah, they're just three friends with our fourth friend getting her ass chewed out by her boss, and our fifth friend drugged and taken away by a big muscle man. Like, you know,
Clarification: he's not drugged.
I not drug. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I didn't. I had no concept for what that was. What? Yeah. What do you? Sam. You mind if I call you Sam, or do you prefer? I'm keep losing the voice. Nasally, Nate. Hey guys. Oh, okay, there we go. Do you prefer Sam, or do you like Mr. Monaghan, or do you have like a hero name that you want to be called? Like, I'm the helper. I'm Dick Pryor. I'm the helper. Um,
God
how
damn
you
it.
liking it? How you liking it so far, Sam? There we go. Now I got the voice. I just really need to get in the nostril with it. How you liking it here so far, Sam? I know it's only your first day jitters, like a lot of crazy shit here, but like, I think you'll fit in just right.
I don't have a hero name. I have a code. I'm not giving it to you, so don't ask. It's pretty cool. The cafeteria guy's a bit weird. I don't really fuck with the guy at the desk. You're alright. This guy seems cool. I don't know. Just call me Sammy. Or Sam. I don't really care. Whatever you want to do. Don't call me Monaghan,
Okay,
though.
Okay, Sam man. I'm seeing that there's some like some drama with your last name. I mean, like I sort of have like a similar thing going on. I don't like want to dive into it at all, Like, you know, I guess I'm just here to help people, and I can tell that like you're here for a similar reason, or maybe you're forced to, but maybe we can find that reason. But you know, Hayyan here. Really just met him today too. Like I've seen him before, but haven't really like, you know, I just feel like I feel really good about like this group thing. And Sam, you gonna take your mask off to eat the soup, or are you just gonna like eat the soup through the mask?
I can just I can open this piece and just put the spoon in. I don't have to take it off. And I'm not gonna
He
do that.
looks at Dick looks at Hayyan and goes, "This fucking guy," but very loudly, where you can definitely hear him say that. Sam.
He's just gonna, after he hears him say, is it in a negative way or is it in a positive way?
It's more like a this fucking guy, like in a funny
This
way. Like
fucking
Okay.
he's trying to make Hayyan laugh.
Okay. I was gonna say, because
Actually, I'm gonna have him.
I had a plan if it was rude.
I'm gonna make uh helper roll performance just to see how good of comedic timing he got his joke off. Oh, he has a -1 to performance. A 12. It was a decent joke. Does Hayyan find it funny?
Um, he smiles.
smiles a bit and goes, yes. Oh, and I need it. I keep losing the voice. And Hayyan, how are you? Like, that was your first time, like, out and about, man. Like, you found out what a bank was today. Like, can we just appreciate the fact that Hayyan now knows how, like, U.S. currency works, sort of, in a way? Like, he just saw, like, a money place. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I love how like after trying to do the voice, like it stuck a little bit with the the first sentence when you started talking regularly. It kind of just stuck with you.
I'm just like, it's one of those voices where I'm realizing that this character is gonna like be around for a while, presumably, unless he dies or you guys just like kick him out. And this is a very hard voice to like continuously do. And I keep losing it. I keep a fuck. I keep. You know what? I'm just gonna like stop talking for the rest of this episode. You know what? We're gonna enjoy a really good like lunch, and we're gonna cut over. We cut back to Chupacabra. Chupacabra, you are now descending. You've gotten off the boat and have now descended a platform going down the hole. Can you get me to roll a perception check to see the kind of freaky guys, funky, freaky guys that you see in prison here? It's very much like the platform goes down and like the wall, the inside of this like cylinder hole is just lined with like um prison cells of like glass with people in here. With the 12, I'll give you a few descriptions. You see a clown making balloon animals, and then his balloon animals are like coming to life and like talking with him. You see a guy in a like just in a suit and tie, and he's bald and he has a unicorn horn. You see a guy dressed like a giraffe, but his head is as tall as like the giraffe's head. So he's wearing like a giraffe costume, but instead of his head being at the bottom of the neck, it's at the top of the neck. And you see a guy made of molten rock. I'll give you those four. Those four guys. Um, and you see Captain Commando put the gnat in a holding cell, and then like brush off his hands and go, "Oh, you see, Chupa, if you kill people and do bad things, then you get thrown in here, and guess what? They don't give you a lot of meat here like I will, in a non-sexual way. I meant meat isn't like
Hey.
meat that you can eat, not in like a, yeah, I mean, I'm talking out my ass right now.
I don't think Chupa has any concept of like anything sexual. I truly don't even think he knows what is happening or what. I don't think he knows anything. But
Okay, and then
after
like,
hearing meat, he is going to perk up.
okay, I'm glad I got your attention with the meat. So I kind of lied, or I didn't really lie. Like, true, I did show you where people go when they're bad and kill people and everything. But that's not the reason I separated you from the group for a little bit, Chupa. Are you ready to make what the swamp monsters here call a deal?
He's gonna tilt his head in confusion as if he doesn't know what's expected of him.
What I want of you is very simple, Chupa. I am willing to give you a lot of meat. More meat than you could really ask for. I know a really good butcher.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Nam 2 together. Not the first Nam, but the second Nam. Actually, I know his son's the butcher, but like it's a family. Yeah, that's besides the point. Um, After witnessing that first battle and everything that we've done today, and like seen in the last couple weeks of like leading up to this moment, I just don't buy Jackie as a leader of this team. And I think that if my name is attached to this team led by that performative, just sissy. That my name is going to be dragged through the mud. I was a founding member of the Soups of Tomorrow. I fought in countless wars. I went to Vietnam twice. And I will not have my name dragged through the mud by someone who I don't see as worthy. I know Director Pryor thinks that Jackie's the right call. But I just, there's something about that Sam guy. There's just something, I can't really put my finger on why I like Sam more than I like Jackie, but there's something there.
Chupa's gonna turn around and just start looking around as he's talking. As he continues this monologue, Chupa's just gonna kind of wander.
Jingle, 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 and Captain Commando jingle some meat scented keys in his face.
Is it just like a little beef jerky stick?
It's a beef.
Is
Yeah,
it
he has
called
a
a
beef
Slim
jerky
Jim?
stick. But he's saying jingle, jingle. Now that I got your attention again, I'm regretting my plan already. Okay. The plan is very simple, Chupa. Are you listening now that I have the beef stick in my hand?
Yes.
I want you to sabotage Jackie and make her look bad, so I can get Sam to be the leader of this team. And if you do that, I will give you as much meat as you want. And he puts out his hand to shake it to commemorate the deal.
What does sab the sab sabotage mean?
Sorry, I should have stuck with simple words. I want you to wreak havoc.
Chupa's gonna get his little evil giggle on. And
What?
he doesn't really know what the point of putting his hand out is, but he's just gonna put his hand out. He's not gonna touch Dan's hand. He's just gonna put Chupa's gonna put a claw and just keep it there because he doesn't know what to do.
You put the claw out and he looks, and then he does the predator handshake, but he's doing all the work for it, and it looks really stupid. And you hear a couple people in cells giggle, chuckle at this, and he goes, "Well, it looks like we got a deal." And then he hands you the beef stick.
He doesn't even chew it. He swallows it whole, wrapper and all.
And then
That's crazy.
Captain Commando sees that and goes, "Perfect." All right. And then we cut to Jackie. You Director Pryor has been moving. When you get into the facility, she's already past Mike and heading towards her office. And Mike looks at you and goes, "Ooh, dude, you're in for some trouble, man, aren't you?"
Sorry, who says this?
Mike, the bug receptionist
Okay,
guy.
yeah, of course it's Mike.
You don't remember Mike, the
course it's
fan
Mike.
favorite character from episode 1?
Yes, I remember Mike. I'm not gonna say anything still. I'm just gonna it's not like a no, it kind of is. It's the vibe that when you when a kid is in trouble, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. and I know it, but yeah, I'm just gonna silently walk. Just follow, I guess, or at least I guess speed walk now, since you said they're moving fast.
You speed walk and you get to Director Pryor's office, and she's sitting there in her rolly chair, like the one I have right now. And then there's one across the desk from her, and she hand rubbing her eye, she gestures her other hand for you to sit down.
Time out. Is it? This is gonna be a crazy pull. Is it? Are we on equal ground when it comes to the chairs, or is it going to John's office? And you're in he's in like the pro gaming chair, and like I'm in like the foldy chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real, bro. Literally, bro.
What an insane IRL pull. No, they're both like the same.
What a niche
They're both
pull,
the same.
bro.
You know what I
What an
mean?
insane reference that
It's
only
important.
the
It's
three
important.
of us will ever understand.
But like, it's really
What
important that I understand what's like what the situation is.
It's same level. Actually, like
Okay.
if you sit in your chair, you're probably gonna be higher than she is because she is like has really shitty posture.
Oh, okay. Like maintain poise and like like everything is still like zero mode. Like I'm just like I'm staying as poised as I can, I guess.
Mhm.
The director's not gonna say anything.
She's wait she I mean her hand is gesturing for you to speak your mind about what just happened.
We saved a lot of people today.
I know.
Seems the community was really excited.
And that's good.
What would have happened if we weren't there?
The authorities would have taken care of it. Someone like the Nat. Hey, what the fuck was that even name? Like the Nat? Um, there were no casualties. The police were there. Um, if Captain Commando would have just done what he was supposed to, he would have sent ASS agents over there who are trained for that thing. Would have limited casualties. I understand, Jackie, that you did do a good thing there, but I told you you're not ready. You've done this before. In most situations, you are listen to me so well. You follow the rules so well. You do exactly what is asked of you. Like from the first day I was able to take over your project, I knew that you were going to be something good. Let's not forget that I'm not just your boss and you're not just my employee. Like in some sort of way, I'm kind of like your mom. Like I want what's best for you, Jackie. And you know what to do. You know the rules. You took I know it was Dan who told you guys to go out there and do that thing. And you had a day one agent who can't control his powers. You had a monster that all he cares about is eating meat. And then Hayyan, who has never stepped foot off this base since he's been here. And then you took Dick with you. Jackie, if it was 5 of yous, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you. I understand your level of dedication, poise. You check all those boxes. The one box you need to check is knowing when to say no, knowing when to be a leader, knowing when it's not the right time. I know you're excited to get out there. Hell, the last 14 years, I've been excited as hell to get you out there as well. You're one of the only people in this building that doesn't drive me crazy. And after everything with today, 3 recruits backing out, getting this monster on your team, realizing that Sam might be not all checked up what he is. I mean, he listens to me. He follows rules, but he doesn't seem like his heart's in it. I know Hayyan's is, but Hayyan is, I mean, he's Hayyan. My nephew really wants to be a superhero, but don't know if he's ready either. So I'm not angry at you, Jackie. I'm just a little disappointed.
I guess I'm seated right now. I'm about to be not seated. Um, I guess you can kind of like look and see it's not her expression, but like I guess it is her expression but she's not expressing anything. It's just like it goes from like this kind of like very still, like flat, um, and like a lot of the blue and like the ice parts of like of like her head, I guess, like her hair and her eyes and stuff, kind of fade, and it goes back to like black hair and like dark eyes, but like they're brown eyes, but they're pretty dark. Um, and she's not gonna fully stand up. She's gonna like kind of sit forward and just be like, I, I just don't know when you're gonna trust me. I took care of the chupacabra. I saved those people. I don't know if how that's not enough for you yet.
You this whole time her head has kind of been in her hand, but noticing the kind of like tension shift, she puts her hand down and kind of like gets her posture up, and she goes. She kind of like chuckles a little bit to herself, and she's like, "Look at us. We were supposed to be the next generation. I was supposed to take over for my father, and you were supposed to be the next Johnny Frost, the head of the ASS and the world's greatest hero. And now it's just two doomed women in a room. Ain't it tough being a woman, fellas? Ain't it tough being a girl in a man's world?
Crazy.
Damn. Maybe time out on that one. That's crazy.
I have respect for
He
all
said maybe
women.
talk
I
about
actually,
that one.
I actually have
He
more
said-
respect for
Hey,
you
you
if
can
you're a
roleplay.
woman.
Then it's all good. No, but
Uh, I do, I
crazy
do have,
fool.
I do trust you, Jackie. The thing is, I need to know I can trust you as a leader. And you did some good things today. But I need to know that the team is ready, not just you. I know Zero is ready. I know Zero has been ready. But if we want to do the movement we've been planning, Zero can't be a solo act. He kind of just like sits there and like kind of like looks off. Uh, find the others. I assume that the Chupacabra will be here soon. You guys have that physical aspect down of you guys are strong enough to be heroes. I need to know that you guys' minds are in this, that you guys can work together, that you guys can have a team aspect to yourselves. Training tomorrow is going to be a little different. Bright and early, 7 a.m., but go to the briefing room first. Might regret my choice, but I want to trust you, Jackie, and I do. But first, I need you to trust your team. So, like, have dinner with them, learn about their life stories, make inside jokes, watch one of your hundreds of movies that you have. Do something. There's only so much that you can build together on the battlefield. To build a team is to build a strong group of friends. No, family. The other team we have here, though they might work together well and they might be strong, the four of them don't hang out after hours. They're coworkers. They clock in, they clock out of their hero lives. We masquerade them as family. Jackie, they don't have someone like you. They don't have someone that I've seen bring people together that I know can bring people together. And she stands up, walks to the door, and opens it and goes, "You're dismissed for the day 0. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Now go be a leader."
I'm gonna kind of like flash all the ice back together, and just kind of like, I don't know, is this an organization that salutes?
They have a fun salute they do where it's
They have
like
a secret
the
handshake.
salute is they have a secret handshake or hand sign that I haven't decided what it is because it made me just think about on this moment. Like for the time being, you do what that is, and then she reciprocates that. Not that. It's definitely not that.
um, yeah, and then I'll leave.
Okay, you leave now. What do you want to do, Jackie? About 4. We'll say it's about 4 p.m. No, it's 3 p.m. It's the same time as it's about 3 p.m. You have the rest of the day.
The rest of the team's still in the cafeteria.
Yeah. You can her office is somewhat close to the cafeteria, so if you start walking down the halls, you can see Sam, Hayyan, and Dick sitting in the cafeteria eating soup.
Eating soup. Um, yeah, I'll go in there. How do I want to do this? Like, yeah, I'm gonna walk over the table and just like stand next to them and get their attention. I'm just be like, "All right, team, uh, come with me. Let's. I want to show you guys something."
How long
And
has
and
it
Dick,
been since we've been in the hall? Like, have I eaten my soup yet, or am I like just?
I would say contextually, let's just say because these events kind of happened at the same time. I would say you've got your soup and you're maybe a few bites into your soup.
I'm just gonna put my finger up and be like, sure, but I'm gonna eat this fucking soup.
Trust me,
then
you can bring the soup with you.
Am I allowed to take the bowl out of the cafeteria? I'm not going in that woman's office.
You say that, and Ted puts up his giant teddy bear finger and like gives you a no, and then he points to a sign above the cafeteria door and says, "All silverware and plates and bowls must stay in the cafeteria."
Give me like 3 minutes. Can I please just eat this soup? That's all I want.
Jackie, Jackie, you really you gotta. Here's what I do. If I need to talk to Dick, I just plug my nose. Jackie, you really gotta try this soup. It's like the best soup. It's like the best soup. It's like the best soup I've ever tasted, man. Or woman. I don't know how to talk to girls, I guess.
What? um, this is Dick, yeah.
Yeah, this is this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is Dick.
um, I'll just be like, yeah, Dick. Okay, whatever. I'll just be like, when you're done here, Um, I'm thinking the briefing room. So like, yeah, when you're done here, just go down the hall, and I'll be in the briefing room waiting for you.
Sure thing, ma'am. He's gonna go back to eating his soup. But a little bit faster this time, but he's struggling because he has to kind of put it in the hole in his mask.
Sam, give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you burn yourself with the soup. It's at the correct temperature for it to be safe, so it's pretty hot soup. Five, yeah. You like are trying to eat it, and then like a little bit falls, like a big piece of gnocchi falls off your spoon into your soup and burns like the like your what's it called? Your collarbone, like that area.
That's the last
You get-
straw for him. He's done. He slams the
He's
fucking
done.
soup bowl and throws the fork, and he just walks out.
Hayyan, what are you doing?
Me, I'm like, I mean, I listen. I'm like, all right.
And you throw your fork too, and Dick's like, I guess we're throwing forks now, and he throws his fork, and you guys get up and you follow, you go out, and what would seem like Jackie should be right outside of the door because of how fast this goes. Jackie is not outside the door, and you can assume that she is already in the briefing room.
True.
Fast lady. That's weird.
Or is she? I don't know. Is that where we are now?
Yeah, you got like
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sam. You open the door, and Jackie, what's going on?
I think this will be the first time they see Jackie like with like just black hair. So like everything's off now. You know what I mean? And she's gonna turn around, point to the screen. All right, team. Our first real assignment. Is there like, sorry, Baylor, is there perhaps I don't know, like a vending machine or like a, I don't know, like a concession stand or like a trolley
There is
of
now.
treats?
There was in the brief room this morning. There wasn't, but in the time that you left the kitchen, you went to a space and you got a vending machine and a popcorn machine and put it in the briefing room.
Yeah. Let's sit back, relax, and just enjoy the show for a little bit. And kind of like when you see like adults who like the TV's like rerunning like an old cartoon, like the Flintstones or the Jetsons or something, like that. At least for my parents, like something like changes like when they're like when it's on the TV, in their face. Um, and you kind of like see that with Jackie. And the first thing that happens is you hear the sick guitar riff and the theme to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers starts. And it's episode 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's what we're doing. That's where we're going with this.
Crazy.
Team building experience. I don't
And
say
Dick
that.
goes, "Can we
With, like,
get out of our
subtitles.
this is pretty cool, Jackie, but can we get out of our costumes first?"
Wait, so how
I'm
far
just
in the
gonna
future is this
I
again?
didn't hear him. This is like right
This
after
is
you ate.
20. This is 2055.
Okay, so
Oh.
is this like old as shit Power Rangers? Like in our head, is this like a
Oh,
what the
it's-
fuck is this? Or is this like
This
an
would be like
has
this would
Power
be, like,
Rangers
60
been
years
like
old.
running for this many decades and this one's only like
it is
10 years
it
old?
it is the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, correct, Ethan?
Yeah, so it's like 60
Yeah.
years
So it's
old.
like the 90s, and Hayyan would have no concept of this. Dick would have no concept of this. Sam, unless your family like was really into pop culture,
No, I don't know what this
you
is.
would have no concept of this either.
This would be like the equivalent
And the-
of me nowadays watching like the OG Power Rangers in Japanese, not knowing
Oh,
what's
yeah,
going
Sentai-
on.
Because
Because it's been so long since then. Even if it's in English,
You
it's
actually
foreign to
see-
me.
You see that Billy, the manager, like walks by and he looks at the screen and he points to Billy from Power Rangers and he goes, "That guy looks just like me."
Completely and unequivocally inspired by.
Mhm. All right, so you guys first. Jackie's super excited, but then is like, "Oh shit, yeah, we need to change out." So you guys get out of your hero costumes, get into some comfy gear. What's everyone's like relaxation kind of vibe? What's your like normal people clothes look like?
I don't have normal people clothes.
You just wear the same clothes.
I wear the same clothes.
Makes sense. You like do something where like you like leave and you come back with like a fresh pair of exactly what you were wearing.
Yeah.
Well, I should say we all know. Baylor's the only one that knows this. Sam is punk. So he's wearing like old punk clothing, not like a southern leather jacket, but like his baggy like jeans. He's got like some like a bracelet or two on, probably like a shitty ass necklace and like a band tee. Whatever is relevant to this time period.
You got a shirt that says Thrasher.
No, oh my god, like that's vintage for him. Hell no.
That's so funny.
Is he still wearing his mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should. There's a T-shirt out there. I think maybe from the the Walmarts. That's like two pit bulls, lightning, and it says loyalty. like that's the shirt. It's
That's what she's wearing?
No, I'm just kidding. She's not wearing
That's
that.
Dude, that's peak.
you see Jackie, you see Sam, you make that reference, and then Dick walks to the door and you realize Dick is wearing that exact shirt and some sweatpants. He goes, "You like my shirt, guys? You know,
The
loyalty.
loyalty
I'm a big loyalty guy, and I got that dog in me. You know, woof woof. I got that dog in me."
Oh no.
They have one, I
Hey,
shit
bro,
you
what
not.
the fuck?
They have one that's it matches the loyalty and it's royalty and it's an AI generated fucking dude that's mewing with a crown on his head, a car, 4 pit bulls with lightning.
I have a non AI generated one because I respect artists, and I'm an artist myself. So like, I would say fuck AI. That's both a Baylor opinion and a Dick opinion.
Okay, dog.
I stand with artists.
Let him know. Let him know.
Jackie, what is Jackie's out of hero attire?
Um, kind of like canvas or like cargo pants kind of vibe, and like a red hoodie. Very like 2000s movie protagonist outfit.
You guys, and as everyone comes back, Jackie's already ready with the popcorn and everything, and you guys press play on the first episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it's a crime bonding, and eventually a couple hours pass, and you guys are just on this marathon, just absolutely loving it. You guys are having a grand old time. At one point, like like out of like a prop box, Dick pulls Dick pulls out like a foam sword, and he starts to like foam sword fight you, Jackie. Roll actually, can you get me to roll a dex to see who wins the foam sword fight?
Would I fight back though, dog?
Dude, you're
Dex
watching
save?
Power Rangers. You're what? No, just regular deck check. Dude, you're watching Power Rangers right now. You tell me you're not gonna. Someone
You
comes
said
at you with
dex save, right?
just a regular dexterity check.
Oh, dexterity
Wouldn't be a
check.
save. Is that a crit? Yeah, he rolled a crit. He critted.
Wait, what? I don't even see. Did you roll it on?
Yeah, did it not
No, I don't see
show it
that.
everyone else? Can anyone else see
Oh,
the roll?
did mine go through?
Yeah, did mine go through? Can you see mine?
I don't see yours.
What the frick? Wait, how do I
Yeah,
not
Mac
get it
almost
to
missed
do that?
yours.
What the frick?
Did
What
you
the
whisper
frick?
it?
I don't think I did. Oh, I fuck. You know what? That's a blunder on Misa. He doesn't get that 23. He gets 12. So you beat him. Like you can see he's like in some reality, he's like super good at it, but like you effortlessly beat him and like you knock him to the ground with the foam sword and actually tell me he pulls out the foam sword first and we're like let's say like 4 episodes in. Whatever episode 4 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is in. And yeah, when they get the power weapons, I think that's like episode 4 or 5 when they get the power weapons and he pulls out a foam sword and starts fighting you. But tell me how you beat him.
Um, First I'm gonna hold it up like a blaster, but it's not a blaster. And I'm gonna leg sweep him and knock him on the ground, and then like kind of just like drop the sword and sit back down and watch this show, acting like I didn't do
You,
it. Not acting like I didn't do it, but like acting like I didn't do it.
yeah, it's like pretty like effortlessly like nonchalant thing.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm gonna have him do a wisdom save. 21, and nothing. He's just like this is my life now, I guess.
What?
I don't know. A few episodes go by, and you hear the door of the briefing room open, and Chupacabra, you are back from your amazing adventure to the hole, and you see everyone filling in like rest attire, and you see on the screen being projected, you see a bunch of multicolored men and women. Don't forget the women fighting a giant. We'll say this is the episode where they fight the giant chicken.
A chicken, you say? Well, Chupacabra is gonna drop on all fours and start like slowly lurching towards the is it a projector or is it an actual TV?
It's a
Like
it's
just
a
different.
projector onto the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be like a cat to a laser dot and he's gonna like start
Can I do perception
focusing
check?
in on it.
Can you do what, Jackie?
Or like, I guess I don't know if I could.
You would see him come through because the door would open and you'd see the light from the hallway.
Okay. I don't know though. Would I be too invested in this show?
Actually, yeah, you give me a perception then to like see if you see him coming.
Looking at it,
And I would say no, you don't notice Chupacabra come in.
I think it'd be really funny if my character does a perception check.
Yeah, roll me
Especially because
a
it's dark.
perception check, Sam.
Ah.
Let's see. Where is it?
14, yeah.
That's
With
a really good roll for
14
me. Holy shit.
with 14 using it being dark in here
Minus
with your mask
2.
with your bad perception.
I have a negative
it's somewhat
2.
this like weird. It's this weird sort of a semblance of like sights, but you can make out Chupacabra like creeping up towards the wall. Again, there's not like a board or anything here. It's just projected onto a blank wall.
The fucking cat is going at the wall. I don't want to touch it. Jackie, you handle it. Please and thank you.
Oh, you're
How
saying
how
that loud?
invested is Sam into Power Rangers?
Not very invested. I don't think it's not really in his realm of his interest. So he like that's like all he's doing is like kind of like trying to watch it.
He doesn't get the
has to.
message.
No, he does not give a
The
shit
themes,
at all. He thinks it's interesting because it's just
the
it's like a
conflict.
kid show, but he doesn't really care.
He has no joy in his life. That's what it is.
I mean, that's 100% true. That is 100%
That's true.
true.
You thought Kielo was a dark character. This character
I
might
didn't
be more
even
dark.
intentionally make it. I just made it as him as normal as possible. His backstory of how he became a hero is the sad part, though. His life is overall not bad.
It's time for some development, you know? So okay, so I do see it.
Well, yeah. Sam points out Chupacabra to you, Jackie.
You know, interestingly enough, could I perhaps say I grabbed a bag of beef jerky from the vending machine?
I could say you had a bag of beef jerky from the vending machine.
I feel like I would be enjoying beef jerky. Um, Instead of like attacking
It's canon
or
now.
anything like that, it's just like I just go chupa and like
Jingle,
dangle the beef
jingle.
jerky.
Can I get you to make a persuasion or animal handling?
I mean,
Definitely not
it's not
animal
gonna be that
handling.
hard.
But let me
Yeah,
give you a
do a persuasion with advantage because that is a very good strategy. Yeah. Yeah, 15 is good enough. Chupa, you smell the wonderful smell of Jack Link's beef jerky or copyright free beef jerky. You smell John Bink's beef jerky.
Ooh. And he's gonna uh stand up to two legs instead of being on all fours, and he's just gonna like stand over Jackie, like food.
um I'm just gonna like pat on the ground next to me and like put the beef jerky there.
He'll take a seat.
And just like
Take a
that,
seat.
we have the whole team together.
We
What a
have the
happy
whole
ending.
team together. Hayyan, what does Hayyan think of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Um, it's like one of the only thing he recognizes because it was one of the movies that Jackie showed him. So like he vaguely recognizes it. He's like, "This is familiar."
Does he
Does
fuck
he
with
does
it? Is
he
what
does he
Baylor
does he
Yeah,
fuck
he
with
does.
it?
Yeah, he does indeed. He does. He does fuck with it. He fucks with it.
You guys are just there now with the whole team together, watching some Power Rangers. Probably staying up a little too late for your 7 a.m. Training session tomorrow. Um, and life is good. And Jackie, you feel what might be the first sense of true happiness of the day. Where, granted, some people are enjoying this more than others. Some people are actually here just because they want to eat meat. But first time today, it felt like you not only had control, you were being able to lead this team, be somewhat of a glue to this ragtag band of misfits without a name yet. And with that, we'll do our to be continued. And next time, we'll figure out what the special training regimen that Director Pryor has in store for you all.